Have you ever heard about involuntary thoughts? Have you ever encountered involuntary thoughts? By involuntary thoughts, I mean those thoughts which you are being told or you are being taught by your friends, family, teachers, religion that you should not do. Means whatever comes in that thought, you should not do those things. Means those thoughts are considered as unwanted thoughts, means not necessary for you. Those are called involuntary thoughts. As by literally meaning, you can easily understand that those thoughts which you by yourself don't wanna think on something, which something beyond your control is coming in your mind. Those are known as involuntary thoughts. Now, why these involuntary thoughts come to your mind? Even after these thoughts are considered as sinful in many teachings, many religions, by many people, and you also don't want these thoughts to come to your mind, despite of this fact, these involuntary thoughts usually encounters your mind, and you see these involuntary thoughts. Say for example, some may include involuntary thought of hatred, some may include sexual desire, some may include the thought of violence, and so on. Why do you encounter these thoughts? Actually, these involuntary thoughts does not come from your conscious mind. You know one fact, whatever you think, every time, whatever you think in your mind, that is only you think from 1/10 of your mind, and we can give that 1/10 part of your mind as conscious mind. The other 9/10 part of your mind is a dormant mind, which you are not basically aware of, which you not usually use every time. That mind is sleeping. 9/10 part of your mind is sleeping. That is known as subconscious mind. And you know one fact, this mind constitute 9/10 of your mind, means this subconscious mind constitute very large part of your mind, and from the conscious mind you think on every time, that constitute only a small part, 1/10 of your mind. So by the size you can have imagination how big your subconscious mind would be. And those involuntary thoughts which you don't want to come in your mind, which are considered as sinful, those thoughts usually comes from subconscious mind, which you are not aware of, which you don't have control over. In fact, you don't have control over your mind, even on your conscious mind. That's why whatever you are doing, even you are eating, you are walking, you are writing, you are always goes on thinking something or that thing. If you would had control over your mind, you would have stopped thinking and concentrate on what you are doing at a time. When you are walking, you must be walking, not thinking while walking. When you are eating, you must be only eating, not thinking while eating. So you don't have control over your conscious mind. How can you have control over your subconscious mind, which is way more powerful than your conscious mind, which is 9 times bigger than your conscious mind? And these involuntary thoughts, the thoughts of violence, sexual desire, hatred, greed, these all are the memories stored in your subconscious mind. And you know one thing, scientists says that a general human being, not even general human being, almost all people in this world are not capable. I must not say not capable. I would say that don't use their mind or brain 100%ly. And the person who can use his or her brain 100% can surely have control over his or her mind. That's why in respective traditions it is said that the great people like Gautam Buddha, Mahavir, Kabir, these people used their 100% brain. Even Einstein, the greatest scientist of 20th century, didn't use his 100% mind. It is a fact. But these people, Mahavir, Buddha, these people used their 100% mind. And in a Jain tradition, it is said that all the lakhs of lives you lived before this birth, you have all the memory of all the lakhs of lives you lived before this birth stored in your subconscious mind. So say for example, when you were living a life of a lion, so when you were fighting being a lion, so those memories are also stored in your subconscious mind. And whenever you get involuntary thoughts of fighting, there may be a possibility that memory of you being a lion fighting at that time, you are getting that memory as a thought right now. Similarly, say for example, when you were in the life of a monkey, you were having sexual intercourse, so that memory is also being stored in your subconscious mind. And whenever you are getting the involuntary thought of sexual desire, that may be a possibility that is the memory of your previous previous life as a monkey having sexual intercourse. At that time you encountered sexual intercourse. Now you are just getting its memory, and that memory you see as a, and that memory dominates you as a overflows you as a sexual desire. Likewise, there are thousands, lakhs of memories stored in your subconscious mind, and every time you encounter involuntary thoughts, it is inevitable. I must say, it is inevitable, because it is your memory. You can't escape your memory. It is coming right from your subconscious mind only. That is the thing. This is the one of the main reasons behind involuntary thoughts, why you are encountering involuntary thoughts almost every time. And this is something natural, this is something inevitable, because this is your memory only of your previous lives. One more thing I would say, that you just ask yourself that at the time of childhood, what you did. Don't you get sometimes memories of your childhood, when you were eating something, when you were going somewhere which was excited for you at that time? Don't you encounter those memories of your childhood? The answer must surely be yes. And if those memories you can encounter of your childhood, or in more simple words, I want to say, if you can encounter your memories of your past, forget about the previous births. So why can't you experience the memories of your past before this birth? Why can't you experience your memories of your previous births, previous lives? Simple question you can ask to yourself.